In today's video, we're going to talk about why some HOAs struggle and others succeed. One of the common questions that we get asked, especially as we're being interviewed for a potential association, is what is it that makes one community successful compared to another? And over the 18 years in doing this and going through tons of leadership books, consultants, and so forth, we think that Gino Wickman does the best job in outlining what he states is leadership plus management equals accountability. So where we find that associations excel and they're succeeding is where they have that strong combination of leadership as well as management, because then that gives you the accountability that you need to execute on the projects that your association has. So today I want to talk a little bit about leadership, management, and how all this plays together. But before I go into that detail, I recently checked the stats of our YouTube page, and I'm surprised to see that 80% of our viewers are not subscribed to our channel. It would mean a lot to me if you subscribe and just give us a like, as we have weekly videos and we would like to continue to invest in this educational content. So let me start with the first part of the formula, which is leadership. So leadership has to do with the people, and the people being, let's say, the board members, of getting a clear vision of the team that you need in order to get to where you want to get to. So really having the foresight and, most importantly, the ability to inspire your team to be able to get to that goal. So now let me address the management portion. So the management portion is really grabbing that vision that the leader has provided and then breaking it down of what are going to be the day-to-day operations, or what do the day-to-day operations need to look like in order to get to that vision. So some of the examples are, while looking at the budget, how are we going to get to that vision based on the finances? Looking at the team and the resources that are available to the association. How do we motivate and inspire those leaders or those individuals as well to help execute on that vision? So the management component is really rallying up and putting together the objectives in order to get to that long-term vision. So when we get asked the question, why do some associations excel and why do others don't? What we found in the years is that one of the two pieces are missing. Either they're lacking leadership, where management has no direction, they don't understand exactly where the board of directors wants to go, or worse, where each board is going in their own direction. It's impossible for management to understand which way to go. Or the contrary could be happening. You have a great goal, great leadership, but you're lacking management, or you're lacking the systems. You're lacking the opportunity or the processes to be able to put those systems in place to execute that vision. And in some cases, you don't have either of the two. So let me give you an example where leadership and management work well together and how you can execute of really getting that accountability that you're looking for. So let's say the board's big goal for the year is to be much more transparent with the financial statements, and that way the residents understand where they are. What management would do is that they would prepare monthly reports, sending them out to all the residents with let's say a variance report that outlines what's working and what's not working. Additionally, they could set up a Q&A where they send out either surveys or question and answers so that residents can respond to them. That way their management is helping leadership, being the board of directors, execute on that vision, and that's where it all starts to come together. So ultimately what it boils down to is two groups working together and in unison in order for a common goal and a common objective. It's not about pointing fingers about who's right or who's wrong. It's about understanding if challenges do exist, how are we going to address those challenges? It's understanding what's the direction that you or your community association want to take, and what are the systems that you're going to put in place in order to be able to get to those goals. So if you find yourself in a difficult situation where either you have strong leadership but you're lacking management, or you have strong management but you're lacking leadership, reach out to us and we're more than happy to provide you some additional tips of how we do things at Affinity in order to have our team be accountable and also get to those goals that the association is looking for, and that way you and your community live in a well-lived community. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to give us 2 thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as we have weekly videos coming out. I'll see you in our next video.